Here's the lab you need to order and the actual optimal levels you need to look for if you're feeling fatigued as an active adult with a healthy diet. I'm a board certified sports dietitian. While I love working with pro and collegiate athletes, I relate most to the busy active adults with a commitment to fitness. Iron deficiency is the most common nutrient deficiency disease, and no matter where you fall on the activity spectrum, you may not be looking at the right labs to determine if you have it. Hemoglobin is the go-to for anemia, but it's low ferritin that most people are missing and can indicate iron deficiency without anemia. Ferritin is the marker for our storage form of iron, or the amount that we have in our reserves to keep our hemoglobin levels up. The problem is that even if you've had ferritin checked, the lab that you're using likely indicates that your levels are normal as long as they're above 15. In reality, we know that we want to be above 30, and menstruating active women likely want to be above 50. Endurance athletes, 70 to 100 may be ideal. Higher risk groups for low ferritin include menstruating females, endurance athletes, even if recreational, especially if you're doing high impact sports like running, or cold weather sports like cross country skiing and hockey. We also see an increased risk for those following a vegan diet and people with certain GI disorders and diseases when they're uncontrolled, like celiac disease or IBS. Now, on top of that fatigue I mentioned, symptoms of iron deficiency with or without anemia include dizziness, shortness of breath, feeling cold, heart palpitations, easily bruising, and even restless legs. If you're about to close the app to schedule your blood work, make sure that you ask for a full iron panel that includes not only ferritin, but also transferrin saturation. Since high stress can actually elevate serum ferritin, you want to avoid strenuous exercise about 48 hours before and try to get your draw first thing in the morning. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'll cover tips to optimize dietary iron intake and absorption and help you better understand iron supplementation.